Once upon a time, in a murky pond nestled deep in the heart of the forest, there lived a community of frogs. They hopped and leaped around, enjoying their simple life under the watchful gaze of the old frog who served as their leader. One sunny day, as the frogs gathered by the edge of the pond, they began to murmur amongst themselves.
"We're tired of living without a king."
They croaked.
"All the other creatures have kings to rule over them. Why shouldn't we?"
Their voices grew louder and louder until they reached the ears of the wise old frog.
"My dear friends,"
he said,
"having a king may not be as wonderful as you imagine. Remember, it's better to live in peace and freedom than to be ruled by someone else."
but the frogs were determined. They wanted a king of their own, someone to lead and protect them. So they decided to seek out a king. Now, dear listener, it's time for you to join us on this interactive journey. Your choices will shape the story and teach valuable lessons along the way. You can make a choice by clicking on the description. The frogs embarked on a journey through the forest in search of a king. Along the way, they encountered various creatures, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Finally, they stumbled upon a mighty stork with its long beak and imposing stature.
"This is our king."
The frogs declared excitedly. They pleaded with the stork to rule over them, promising to serve him faithfully. The stork, amused by the frogs' request, agreed to become their king. But as time passed, the stork began to see the frogs not as subjects to protect, but as meals to devour. One by one, the frogs disappeared, swallowed up by their so-called king. Lesson learned. Sometimes what we wish for may not be what's best for us. It's important to consider the consequences of our desires. Upon hearing the wise old frog's words, the frogs paused to reconsider. They realized that perhaps living without a king wasn't such a bad thing after all. They decided to trust in their own ability to govern themselves and live in harmony. They worked together, shared their resources, and lived in peace. They realized that true happiness comes from within and that they didn't need a king to rule over them. Lesson learned. Sometimes the best leaders are within ourselves. It's important to trust in our own abilities and work together for the common good. So you see, little froglings, there are always two sides to a story, two paths to take. Just like the frogs in our tale, you'll face choices in your life too. Remember, it's okay to dream big and reach for something new, but also listen to the wisdom of those who care for you. The most important thing is to be happy in your own skin, trust your gut, and work together with your friends. After all, sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones you have right at home, in your own little pond. Until we meet again, remember this rhyme, I'll be back in a jiffy, just in time.